closing in on first pitch in Cleveland. It's the Blue Jays and the Indians coming up next. Baseball under the lights from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight it's the first of four between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Indians. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
What we're looking at right here is a couple of guys hoping to finish out the month of April strong. They've each had a few starts under their belts. Each has made it through all right health-wise, so they should be rounding into form right about now.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Meiser makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Meiser. Fans, the Indians are asking you to help them fill the house for charity. Every Wednesday this season, the Indians will showcase a local non-profit group. Not only will participating charities get their message across, but a portion of ticket sales will go directly to that charity. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit Indians.com.
First of four here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Aviles will look this one in for the first out.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Ezekiel Carrera stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
The pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. And they'll go back down in the zone this time, but it's the same result, a ball, and it's 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
1 out, nobody on. 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Opposite field to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that's a nice job right there. After the pop-up to start the ball game, he's sitting all over this one. And they'll have their first base runner here with 1 away.
Jose Bautista will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs. Now here's the first pitch. On the ground for Chisenhall. This could be 2. There's 1. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Edwin Encarnacion will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. He's ready now. The pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. Aaron Sanchez Gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Roberto Perez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Tribe, catcher, Roberto Perez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that will make their manager a happy man.
Fouled back. Here's the 1-1. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Carlos Santana will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So I bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Ready now on 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. A runner at second, nobody out. Now the 1-2. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone.
Well, you could tell he was not at all committed to this swing. Boy, maybe he should be committed after that one. When you've got a runner in scoring position, and this is the wrong time to miss a pitch by 1.5 feet.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next 2 guys. So now they're going to need a little 2-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. We've played an inning. No score. Josh Donaldson will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games.
Donaldson.
First pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Into the box now, Deoner Navarro. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you've got to have at this level.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Russell Martin will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Mike Aviles will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. First pitch coming. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Now here it comes. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Pitch on the way. Breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
This right here, folks, major league changeup. I mean, there aren't too many guys that are going to have success with that pitch. Not there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt or they're going to keep seeing it.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Michael Brantley will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He waits. Now the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. One, 2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Pilar is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Michael Bourne will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with a 2-1 home to Bourne. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Got him. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Kevin Pilar is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 11.
First offering on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, the reason he's having the success he's had so far comes down to one main reason. Changing speeds effectively. Now, you saw it in evidence right there. That's what you got to do to be a big-time pitcher.
Stepping in now, Ramon Santiago. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
First pitch coming. Meiser Asturias comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black. Yeah. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
I don't think this was really a hit and run, but it's going to work out nicely for him. He gets into second base and sees that this ball is going to be extra bases, so it's all downhill from there as he scores easily from first.
Into the box, Ezekiel Carrera, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. It's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. 1 out and a runner on second base. From the stretch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a diving try by Aviles, but it's past his outstretched glove, a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, a great start for him so far. They go up 2-0 on a base hit here, and they're doing it off one of the best pitchers in the game.
Jose Bautista will stand in. The starting right fielder on last year's American League All-Star squad. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-2 once more. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Murphy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Indians nothing. David Murphy will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now here's the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Santiago is in his tracks now. 1 gone. And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. Roberto Perez will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Now the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
And this is fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Carlos Santana will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Boy, what a great pitch right there. Against a power hitter, looking to pull the ball. He had no legs behind him on that swing whatsoever.
Here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch coming. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter number 20, Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson will dig in now. Named the starter at third base for last season's American League All-Star squad. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, he's given up the 2 runs in this ballgame, but he has punched out 5 already. As we take a look back through all 5 of those strikeouts, no question, he's definitely starting to settle down and getting into the flow of this game.
Standing in now, Deoner Navarro. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 2-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now here's the first pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Jose Ramirez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A runner at first with no outs here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Now the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Mike Aviles will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Aviles.
Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Here comes a 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here comes a 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Brandon Moss will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
The 1-1 home. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Russell Martin will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
First offering on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. And the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
In now, Kevin Pillar. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
3-0 is on the way. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike.
Ball 4.
Not a bad idea.
And that's low, ball 4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Ramon Santiago.
Ramon Santiago will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Meiser Isturis will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. First pitch to him. Chopper, foul. A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And that's really all you have to do when guys are swinging at everything. Give them that sinker and make it look like a strike, but wind up a ball. They've been fishing at that pitch the entire ball game.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Michael Brantley will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the first offering. Michael Bourne swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Ready with another 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Pilar comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. David Murphy will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Ezekiel Carrera will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ezekiel Carrera.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. That sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Jose Bautista will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch on the way. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. You know, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Aviles. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Roberto Perez will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Carlos Santana will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
1-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost it.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Josh Donaldson will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Now here's the first pitch.
Nope,
in need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0. Ball 2 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
On the way. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
He knows the drill out there. Got to make them swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Three and 2, here it is. And this is in the air now for the center fielder, Bourne. And he's got it for the first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Deanna Navarro will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Moss will just take this one himself for the out. Russell Martin will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here's the 2-2 home. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Here's the payoff pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 2-0. Jose Ramirez will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a rather easy first out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Stepping in now, Mike Aviles. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Full count, 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Brendan Moss will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Bautista is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch to him. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail things here 2-0. Kevin Pillar will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Blue Jays, left fielder Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Ramon Santiago will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Very brisk best pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Meiser will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now another 1-2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. The speedy Michael Bourne will start things out when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Indians nothing. Michael Bourne will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
A 2-1 offering. Oh, right on the curveball as this one's whacked into right center for a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
David Murphy will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get back in standing. Pause, now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Nobody out, runner on first. Comes set, now the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Aaron Luke will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Roberto Perez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready now on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
So 1-2 with 1 away. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Up next for Cleveland.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Carlos Santana will stand in, trying to change his evil ways here. He is hitless in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. One-0 pitch now. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Indians nothing. Ezekiel Carrera will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Ezekiel Carrera.
Zach McAllister will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Ezekiel Carrera will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Center fielder number 3, Ezekiel Carrera.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Jose Bautista will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Down and away, ball 1. 1-1 on the way. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Bautista waits on the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. It was a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Brantley back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Now the first pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Brett Cecil is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
Now here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for route number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's off to a fast start, currently 2nd in the American League here in the month of April. Jason Kipnis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined towards center field. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the 9th, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Mike Aviles will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
The 1-0. Now this ball ripped into right field as it falls in front of Bautista for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close. Brandon Moss will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The next 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
And I think the fact that this bat shatters kind of took away the rhythm of the play defensively. So they're able to get the force at second, but no real chance to turn two on that play.
Michael Brantley will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Ryan Rayburn will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. From the stretch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they will put the tag on him. He's out stealing home, and this ball game is over. What a knucklehead move that was.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Blue Jays come out on top, 2-0. Good night from Cleveland.
They left 3 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. His record is now 2-2. Credit the save to Aaron Sanchez. The loss goes to Corey Kluber, just his 2nd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.